So go realdefi.com if you don't like downloading stuff or crazy URLs. Otherwise, feel free to verify the security of yourself and the safety of using the official PulseChain and HEX apps while also learning to earn. Boom. You like farming? Boom. Click that playlist. They'll teach you everything you need to know. Boom. Right there. All the stuff. All the cool stuff. So besides that, though, PulseX, let's take a look at the yield real quick. Go to farms. Oh, I knew it. 123%. Oh, it's only 123.27% now, which, again, do your research before you participate in all this stuff. Some farms can be, evaluated to be more risky than others, all that stuff. 30 days on 10K, though, around 1K a month at current prices. And prices have went up, price went down. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yield farming, incentive token. A lot of people are having a love fest with it once again. Went harder, went up harder than everything else, went down harder than everything else, and now it's back up again, baby. Boom. That's what I like to see. Incentive token. So we got the 4 PulseChain ecosystem, Richard Hart coins. You got HEX, you got PulseChain, PulseX, and incentive token. And of course, there's HEX on Ethereum. It still has a market, still has LP, still has people trading it. It is just taking a back seat in Richard's mind, at least. We talked about that ad nauseum. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to make yield in this ecosystem. I think with this year, the people winning big, I hope the people winning big are the people who are participating in PulseChain, setting up HEX ladders, yield farming on PulseX, using the amazing ecosystem platforms and stuff, which I'll talk about. Some of them haven't launched. Some of them are already out there locking up tons of TPL. Some of them haven't launched yet, which is very exciting as well, such as Tetra, for example. We got Hedron V2 coming out. Hopefully later this year. We got Rocket Pool, another pooled staking option. There's some other community projects and stuff going on as well with that too. So boy, this place, it's exploding. And the only time that people seem to feel sad about it is when the price hasn't went up as much as other things, but it's not the fastest turtle that wins the race. It's the one that waits the longest. I don't know how to make that analogy really work here, but it's I'm not giving up. There's nothing to give up on. Like even the notion of that is pretty strange. I think we got everything we need to be successful here. So the name of the game is waiting, delayed gratification. Making money in the I did a ton of streams making money in crypto, talked to different people, different ways to make it during a bear market, during a bull market, positioning. It is not a lack of information. Nobody has a lack of information in this ecosystem. There's so many transparent discussions, so much information. Again, go Real DeFi, everything you want to know. You want to learn about HEX? You want to buy HEX? You want to buy PulseChain? You want to buy PulseX? You want to learn about, you want to check your free airdrop, check your wallet to see if you got anything in it. You want to, learn about HEX? Go to HEX Scout. Beautiful, beautiful website there. Set up ladders, all that. Pay yourself over time, every month, every quarter, every year. We got everything you need. This ecosystem has everything you need. And I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not going to stop talking about the yield. I don't care what the prices are right now. I care what the prices are maybe 6 months from now, a year from now, by the end of the bull run. Maybe I care a lot more, but I think things will take care of themselves. The market seems to find a way to value things in an appropriate way over time, if not immediately. And in the meantime, maybe we'll get some cool pumps. So that's pretty cool. Again, making money in crypto. Click the money icon in the playlist. Learn to earn money. Click that. Making money in crypto. A lot of smart people, a lot of smart conversations here to talk about that I've went over before. So you got yield farming. Farms paying out some pretty amazing stuff. Again, I did streams on, look at the different risk profile, look at what you're trying to achieve, understand impermanent loss, understand this stuff. There's not a lack of information. Seriously, there's plenty of content out there. Ink farms, you got the HEX farm, you got stablecoin farms, you got the Ethereum and Pulse farm, you got the Pulse and PulseX farm. Check out the previous streams I did on that, where I go into detail and explain about all that interesting stuff. But yield farming, again, HEX ladders. HEX Scout is a great place to help you figure out. Look at projections, look at the current figures of growth, look at the different HEX stakes coming out. There are literally people who are locking up HEX. We got, one well in the ecosystem is Godwell. So if we go to portfolio, click on the Godwell. Look over here. I mean, look at this. This guy, millions of dollars, billions of HEX, 8 billion HEX. And we're not even sure this is all the wallet. This is just like one sneak peek, one example of Godwell's portfolio, for example. 8 billion HEX, almost 9 billion, basically 9 billion HEX. So current valued $64 million. Amazing. This is both HEX on PulseChain and HEX on Ethereum combined there. Amazing. This guy who decided to lock up a bunch of money early in HEX over a 14-year on average time period, he's making quite a bit of money. On paper per day, $32,000 a day, $200,000 a week, $1 million, essentially $1 million a month at current prices, at very, what some people say depressed prices, what we believe it can do and what it's did before on the Ethereum side. $12 million yearly by believing in a product, locking up for a long time, getting those T-shares. Amazing stuff. So Godwell, inspiration. And he hasn't even started making moves. He tweeted or replied to a tweet like once or so. People said a couple of his wallets are, making some moves on exchange or otherwise, some rumors and stuff of that. This guy hasn't even really woken up and started making big moves yet. So we got him, got the other benevolent whales we talked about in the ecosystem before, who seem to be buying and bridging and stuff too. A lot to be excited about for HEX, for PulseChain, for again, trustless yield with HEX, lock it up, ladder over time, pay yourself passive income, yield, compound, like a really cool DeFi instrument, like a kind of like a high interest CD, but you can also trade them, the liquid portion, make money over time. Again, really, really cool product. And then we have the yield farming on PulseX. So PulseX deflationary, buy and burn, amazing tokenomics. You earn incentive token. The incentive token, if you're curious, is that the token that people sell? Well, in 90 days, it's went up quite a bit. This is just what I had on last time. They definitely, if you look at the chart, real quick. Yes, indeed. Harder than everything else. It went down harder than everything else. And what was it done lately? Went up harder than everything else. So yes, people will sell this token, I'm sure, just based on what they did before, historically speaking. But boy, even without having any other use case other than you can earn it, maybe the community build on it, maybe they won't, maybe other things will be turned on or built on in the future. Who knows? But even without a purpose, without an explicit utility of I need this to do something, it seems to be performing just fine looking at the charts. So incentive token, so you could earn that. Again, that's a big part of the APR here. And then what else? So validating too, I'll briefly touch on validating. So if you want to learn to be a validator where you can stake, just like on Ethereum, you can stake your Pulse, your PLS, your PulseChain token. You can stake that to earn fees over time. Got around 50,000 validators. You can learn to earn, click validators. I got 77 videos. I have one 20-minute video right at the top that will just basically give you an introduction, tell you, it's pretty recent, about a month or so ago, tell you, what it takes, what you need to know, how to do it, all that stuff. And then if you actually want to do it, I have videos on setting it up, kicking it off. Every single question you can think of has been answered either in video format, text format, tweets, everything. Not a lack of information. tinyurl.com/go-validate. That'll take you to the blog landing page. And it'll, again, go through all the stuff, talk to you about it, talk to you about the process. Look at this amazing meme of the founder. I think he likes PLS validators. He likes a lot of fun stuff. And then, take you through all the steps. No lack of information. Go to GoPulse, check out the validator stats, stats, validators, all over the world. We are worldwide. PulseChain is worldwide. 49,000 validators. We had a dip. We had some people or some validators exiting. So I hit a high of 52,000 and now settling around 40. I feel like around 50K is a good number of validators, like for the time being. Well, I mean, this at every level of adoption, the newness of the chain stuff, I feel like 50K, again, less validators, more yield. Like what affects your yield in validating? The number of validators in the pool. So your share of the pool, how many validators you have. You can have 1 to 100. You can run 100 on a server. You can run 1 on a server. And then, yeah, your hardware costs, your ROI, a lot of that factors into it too. So 1.58 trillion staked PLS. Trillion. $181 million worth of PLS locked up, helping secure the network, earning APR somewhere between 5%, this percentage somewhere through there. We need better estimates for right now. Wow. Did Pulse go below SAC? Because that would be, no, still sitting around SAC. Okay. Yeah, so less than $4,000 to become a validator. Amazing. What if Pulse does a 10x? It's $36,000 to become a validator. What if Pulse does a 100x? Time could be running out to be a validator if you're interested in that kind of thing. It really could. Like if Pulse goes up and you don't already have the PLS, buying to become a validator, that's gonna be a little harder to do. So that's just a fact, right? That's just how the prices work. You need 32 million Pulse to be a validator. That amount, if Pulse price goes up in those terms, becomes more expensive. So all over the world, awesome validators. So staking PLS, you can earn a SIM token. So you can stake. You can do ladders and staking through trustless yield with HEX, premier DeFi product. You can earn incentive token via farming. And this is just the core products. This is just the PulseChain main products out there. You have a few. So let's go to DeFi Llama. Check out the top ones in TVL. I'll get to chat in just a moment. So around 500 million TVL. Man, I can't wait to see this number. If we're able to get like 2 billion, I'm excited for 2 billion. We get 2 billion TVL, 3 billion, 4 billion, 5 billion. That's gonna be pretty cool. I like this chart. I like that. We already went from look at this, 1.23 million, January 6th. The turning point, as you can see on the charts for PulseChain, 123 million TVL, 123 million TVL. Boom, boom, boom. Love it. Got up to 700 million, and that's just because prices have dipped in the last couple weeks or so. But amazing. Look at all the protocol ranking stuff. PulseX, Premier Dex, most TVL. Who knows? It'll stay that way. Welcome challengers. I think that'd be a pretty cool competition to see who can lock up the millions or billions of dollars for the TVL. You got liquid loans. So let's go back to GoPulse. We can look up the TVL. They have a great TVL tab here. Locked. So look up here again. Validators far and above number 1. We'll see. Maybe liquid loans. Maybe some of the validators exited to do LL stuff. And vice versa as well. So they could be trading back TVL from time to time. 181 million validators, 107 million liquid loans currently. Just a huge amount locked up. If it's locked up, it's not being sold, right? Pretty cool. I like that a lot. Locked up, it's actually doing something. It's providing some economic value, has some utility. You like that sort of thing. Hundreds of millions of dollars is happening for those kind of protocols. So liquid loans, huge protocol as well. Also Power City. I don't think it's on the list, but so liquid loans is for borrowing against your Pulse, opening up vaults and stuff like that. Liquidity fork, and Power City has their own protocol, similar thing, but for PulseX. So liquid loans, ton of TVL there. You got the bridge as well for Pulse, and I'll get to the bridge numbers in a minute. But I want to look at the protocol rankings again. Liquid loans number 2. PHUX, it's a balancer fork, so a very popular DEX, great for stablecoin order execution as well. You got Fiat, which is like kind of like the bank type protocol, borrowing, lending, stuff like that. Essentially single side staking for some coins as well. You look at interest rates, see that kind of stuff too. 9inch is the meme DEX. It's actually got a lot of so 5 million TVL. A lot of coins locked up and being staked there too, as far as like the native tokens for the DEX and stuff too. You got Spark Swap around 4 million. It's got its own features and stuff. I think they have like a BNB bridge. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I've heard a lot of people talk about that one as well. Fame protocol, that's part of the PH products. You got Fux, Fiat, and Fame. You also got Fatty, the wallet, which is awesome. But Fame is the leverage trading platform, decentralized leverage trading. So I think I would like to, again, advanced features, advanced users, doing your own research on that, but locking up quite a bit of TVL. These numbers, maybe even lower. I'm not sure exactly how accurate. I feel like I thought I heard some commentary about these numbers might even be higher than what the data they're pulling from. Who knows? So that's number 7 as of now. I got Daytona Finance, which is another DEX, I believe. Don't know a whole lot about it. I've heard some people talk about it. Number 8, Pulse Rate. Don't know much about this one. Impulse. Don't know much about this one either. But they're coming in just under in the under million TVL looked up category as of now, and a lot of other smaller ones as far as TVL goes in this list. What will be here in 2024? We're only 3 months into the year. Will these shift up and down? We have new protocols come out to lock up some stuff. I'm excited to see that for sure. So we got a ton of products. And again, for not even a year old chain, we got a lot of stuff launched and a lot more TVL hopefully to lock up as well. Like I said, I'm excited to see this number get to the billions. If you look at chains, PulseChain is currently sitting number 14. Yeah, I'm very excited to get to the 1 bill. Well, if we get to 1 bill, everything stays the same, which things may move up as well. But say we get there, we'll be in the top 10, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 category, within the top 10 somewhere. We get past 3 bill. It's kind of like, Solana's 3.8 right now. So we get in the 3 bill category. What's momentum there? That could be very interesting. I'm very excited for that. So this ecosystem has a ton of money going around, a ton of stats. You can see everything. Bridge, you got 132 million on the bridge. A ton of stable coins, a ton of DAI, a ton of things to give this place value. So not a ghost chain. People are building. Lots of money's here. Lots of money wants to grow here. Lots of people are building products to grow money here, provide services and products for people. It's a very exciting place. So yeah, a ton of stuff there. And I'll get to chat. I'll take a break there for a sec. Get to chat, see what you guys are talking about. If you have any questions, feel free to get them in. I'll go for another probably 10, 15 minutes or so, depending on what questions and stuff I got. Rosor, should we take advantage of the PulseX current price? Well, I do not give advice, but we can look at the price and see where it was before. And a lot of people, they're looking for, so got people calling for 10,000x. You got people, saying 100x easy in this ecosystem for these coins. I posted a video of, did some commentary on somebody tweet about PulseX at a penny, that type of thing. So let's see, it went up to, it wicked up to, 1.3 at first. So oversack, looks like at 1.3, and then came down at the lowest point. What was it? I think it dipped right below. Maybe it wicked to, but it wicked below. It wicked to 5 zeros one time, didn't it? And then from here, the recent low, we can look at 1.3, 4 zeros, 1.370, somewhere in that range, all the way up to here, going. I don't know. Any TA guys in the crowd? Let me know in the chat what you guys think about this chart. But yeah, we hit, it wicked all the way up above SAC the other day. People that wanted to get out, get their money back or whatever through the market could have or got very close to it. So I don't know, where is it going from here? It has went up higher in the past, and that was just at launch in a bear market. Boy, I don't know. I'm not betting against this ecosystem. Definitely not doing that. So a lot of people are calling for big numbers.